But if you have an opportunity to get Giannis, I probably would take that. I probably would take it. Kevin Durant, any other star? I don't think so. Only way I'm coming off that pick if I can get a Giannis Antetokounmpo to join my team. Other than that, I'm keeping a pick. Go ahead and get Cooper Flagg. I think he'll match up well with Anthony Davis and the group that they have. Kyrie, once he comes back. Be a good squad. Good team. Will he be an instant impact? That's what we're going to have to wait and see. Will be in a starting lineup, but what will his transition be from college to the NBA? Also, yours truly, the Houston Rockets, got the 10th pick. Not bad. Would have loved to edge up 9th, 8th. That would have been nice too, but top 10, that's not bad. It's not the end of the world. Add to the team. See what they're going to do going at number 10. What type of player they're going to add to the squad, already ready squad, to compete. Just one star away, though, for a championship. Will they go hunt down Giannis? Will they go looking for Kevin Durant? Will they keep it in-house and just say we're going to grow with Jalen Green and Alperen Sengun? It's possible, but we just have to wait and see. But in the midst of all of this, we got playoff games. Playoff games coming up. Today, you have the Thunder and the Nuggets. They'll be tipping it off today at 8:30, along with the Pacers and the Cavaliers the game before at 6 p.m. But the Thunder and the Nuggets knotted up 2-2. Are the Thunder trying to come out of this series? They're playing the champs pretty well. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in that game kind of struggled throughout, but he came to close in the end. That's what you want from your young star, but they're giving the Denver Nuggets all they can handle. This is a defensive series. Low scoring, 87-82 was the final in Game 4. Going into Game 5, usually they say who wins Game 5 wins the series. I don't know if that's the case in this series. This game can go 7. 7 is what I'm looking at for this series right here. I think the Thunder will pull it out. I think they found some remedies. They're playing the Joker pretty well. He's been having some off games. Now he's getting in his 27, 30 points. But look how many shots it's taking him to get it. They're shooting at a low percentage. But if the Thunder is going to win this series, they're going to have to get some from Chet Holmgren. Last game, only 8 points. 13 rebounds, which is good. He was 4 for 10 from the field. They're just going to have to get better production from him if the Thunder want to close out these former champs. You got to get more from Jalen Williams, which I believe we will. Jalen Williams usually shows up. He was off in this game. He was 2 for 13 from the field with 10 points. You got to get more production from him. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the one we was talking about, SGA, he ended up with 25 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds. Nice closing game, 8 for 19 from the field. Couldn't hit his 3, but he got to the free throw line 12 times. And that kind of patched up his scoring. But he's going to have to continue to have good games if they're planning on coming out of this series. They can't have him struggling, and plus the other guys are having problems themselves from the field. All hands on deck if they're going to pull that series out. 92-87. Not much points. The Joker, he was 7 for 22 from the field. Not good. He was able to come out of there with 27 points, 4 steals, 3 assists, which you have him at 3 assists. That's a plus. Scoring 27 points and 3 assists. That's a winning formula for OKC. Keep him under 30. Keep his assists down. You have a shot. Jamal Murray, 17 points. 5 for 6 from the free throw line. 5 for 15 from the field. 2 for 5 from the three-point line. Not great, and they was able to have 4 guys in double figures, which they spread around. This game was still open. Either one of these teams could have won this game, this knockout, slug-out game, when a lot of people was bad from the field. OKC was a team that was able to pull it out in the end. But it could have went either way. It was about who was going to make the plays down the stretch. SGA made the plays down the stretch for his team after being, struggling from the field pretty much most of the game. Found a way to put it together, and he brought his team home. So that series is tied 2-2. And it's going the distance, in my opinion. But the way OKC is looking, they're growing up, they're finding things each game. I believe they're going to be able to come out of this series. They stay together, stay poised, have other guys stepping up besides SGA, even when he's struggling, but stay as a team to get it done. Yeah, I think they can knock down the former champs. I think it's possible. It's possible. The other series is Cavaliers and Pacers. Oh, Cavaliers. You almost feel bad for the Cap. Really, I feel bad for Donovan Mitchell. This is an elite type of player. Been battling for many years in the playoffs, getting knocked out. Finally finds himself in a great situation, leading a talented team like the Cavs. And when you looked at this team all year in regular season, great record and everything, right? Number one. To get to this position right now and starting to get nicked up and banged up with Garland, but he's back, but he's not 100%. Now you're dealing with Donovan Mitchell and his ankle. They're in a bad situation with the Pacers. Pacers have an opportunity to close this team out. 3-1, closeout game. If that angle can hold up a little bit, I expect Donovan Mitchell to be playing in that game. But you got to give it up to Indiana. They came out of the woodworks. They playing as a team. They moving that ball. They playing some defense. They going up and down the floor. You don't know who to guard because anybody can hurt you. They got all the pieces in place. They got big enough men that can rebound. They got big men that can hit threes. They shifty. And they play at a high level. And if you take them for granted, they will sneak you. And right now they got the Cleveland Cavaliers up against the ropes. Up against the ropes. And the Cavs really going to have to show themselves if they want to get back in this series. To win it is something else, but just to get back into it. Everything they built on all year. Fine-tuning that record. Having different people show up each game. They have to show up in this one. And they have to think one game at a time now. If not, they're going home. Indiana's looking real good. Indiana look like they're thinking championship, along with the New York Knicks, which we'll get to in a minute. But yeah, man, shockers all through the playoffs. Nobody had the Pacers beating the Cavs in this series. Say what you want, but I didn't see it. 129-109 in Game 4. Pacers are surging. Cavs are on their backs. And they're looking to close that series out. Celtics and Knicks. The Knicks pull it out 121-113, but the big story is Jayson Tatum went down. Possible Achilles. Haven't heard anything yet. Look a little worse than just an ankle sprain. His season could be done. And if his season is done, the Celtics are cooked. And the Knicks, they won that game fair and square. Whether Tatum stayed the whole game or not, I believe the way the Knicks were playing, they was going to pull that game out. I don't think anybody looked at that game and said, nah, the Celtics might pull it out. Knicks are tough. Those Knickerbockers are tough. That's a hungry, starving team. They want to get to the finals. They want to win a championship. It's been a long time for that franchise. A very long time. And I knew it was going to be tough for the Celtics. I still had the Celtics repeating. But I knew if these Knicks was going to play starved, which they have, and the wings, the defenders that they have to match up with the Celtics superstardom and Tatum and Jaylen Brown, they can get it done. They are getting it done. And for me to believe that the Celtics are going to come out of this 3-1 hole without Jayson Tatum is crazy. With the Jayson Tatum healthy, they could try to make a comeback. It'd still be a tough task. But without him, it's impossible. They might can get him one more going back home. But other than that, Knicks are looking to close that series out, and I can see it happening. I can see it happening. Jaylen Brown's going to have to step up. They're going to have everybody by committee if they're going to take down these Knicks in Game 5. Shouts out, prayers for Jayson Tatum. Hope it's not too bad, but if he's out for the season, hope it's a speedy recovery. He can come back in next year, ready to go in a regular season. But yeah, that's tough to swallow right there when your leader, best player on the team goes out in the midst of a series when your back is against the wall. It pretty much seals your fate. Down 3-1, that happens, pretty much seals your fate. Unless we hear something crazy that come through the news about it was some fluke, magic potion, something like that. He's playing in Game 5. He's good to go. Highly doubt it, but that's what it will take for the Celtics to have a shot to get back in the series. Timberwolves and the Warriors. A lot of heat coming Jimmy Butler's way is what I'm hearing. And rightfully so. These are the problems I had with Jimmy Butler even when he was in Miami Heat. Give it up for Jimmy. He's played his ass off in these playoffs. He's dug the Warriors out of some deep holes. We can give him that. But in this type of series here, now closeout game coming up for the Timberwolves, Jimmy Butler just got to play aggressive. He's got to look to score. I know he want to play this well-balanced game, get everybody involved, play the right way. They don't need him to play the right way right now. They need him to put up shots. They need him to be aggressive, break sets, take it one-on-one, post up, get to the free throw line. What is he, 5 for 9? I think in that last game, that's not going to cut it, Jimmy Butler. Play the right way or not, you're going to be going home. You're going to be sending these Golden State Warriors home if you don't pick up your play. Seriously, this team already lacks scoring. If you are not aggressive, this team does not have a shot against a powerhouse like the Minnesota Timberwolves. You're going to go home. And more than likely, the next game, you're going to be going home. Timberwolves beat them 117-110 in Game 4. Anthony Edwards. All the criticism he was getting. Times I've went at him last year. I haven't forgot. He's figured it out. Anthony Edwards has figured it out, folks. Not only he's hitting crucial clutch shots, but he's doing it at the right time. He's doing it when it don't even seem like he's hogging the ball. He's getting his teammates involved and he's stepping up at the right time when he needs to step up, and he's closing out these games down the stretch with his aggressive play. Season before, he relied too much in trying to get his teammates involved. Even when they were missing shots, he continued to pass the ball, even in crucial situations. Down the stretch when his team needed him to score, he still passed the ball. He accepted the double team, he came up off of it. He's not accepting no double team. Not anymore.